May the 4th be with you. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Germans, and today what I got for you guys is a Storytime Saturdays. Well, first off, I'd like to also apologize. YouTube has been, not YouTube, I'm not getting paid or anything, to do YouTube. I just do it, honestly, in my spare time for fun, because it's more interesting to do than doing my homework and whatever. So I like making these videos. I like playing Call of Duty. So I'm just gonna, this is like my outlet. You know how people like to paint, people like to act and stuff. This is my outlet. Doing commentaries is what I like to do. I like playing Call of Duty. I like doing commentaries, and yeah. But I just haven't been posting in a couple days because I had a lot of work to do. You know, when you're in high school, when you're in school, you got a lot of schoolwork to do, mandatory schoolwork. I mean, there's a couple things that I like to put off. Sometimes I just don't do some of my homework, or sometimes I just don't do some things. But this past couple weeks, I had a couple tests. I had a couple projects that I had to do. So if I didn't post anything in the past couple days, I think Thursday and Friday I didn't post anything up. And Saturday I didn't post anything up because I'm recording this on Saturday, but it's probably about 9:30 right now, and I'm going to upload it on Sunday. So because by the time I finish rendering it, it's going to be probably 10 o'clock, and then by the time I upload it, it's going to be right about 10:30, maybe even 11 o'clock, and probably someone's not probably going to watch it or whatever. And it's going to be at the very bottom of the sub box. So tomorrow, I'm going to upload it nice and early, breaking the Storytime Saturday schedule. Storytime Sunday, my bad, guys. And so starting off with this gameplay, I'd actually like to give a shout out to one of my subscribers, Lil Mar 87, I want to say, but the numbers don't really matter. But Lil Mar, happy birthday, dude! His birthday was on Friday, May the 4th. That's why I said May the 4th be with you, because it's Star Wars Day. But it was his birthday, and he told me that I actually just gave him a shout out. Hopefully, he had a nice day on Friday, and yeah, have a nice day. So today, this is Storytime Sunday, or not even Storytime. Basically, I'm just gonna tell you what I did today. Why I was busy, because I just, for this channel, it's all about fun and whatever. It's my own channel. I can upload if I want. If I want to upload a video of me taking a shit on the toilet for 30 hours, I would do it. And if someone watched it, I'd give them $500 because that'd actually be really funny, or But yeah, before I get started, I'm using the Scar extended mags with silencer attachments with attachment proficiency, using the fall camo and stuff like that. And I get an MW3 this game. It's actually a double MW3 fail, and I thought that I'd keep a lot of the gameplay in because I don't call in the Moab until later in the game, after maybe 4 or 5 deaths. So hope you enjoy this. And so basically, I'm going to talk to you guys what I did today. Basically, it's not even a Storytime Saturday, kind of. So basically, today is actually Free Comic Book Day in where I live in Ontario, or I think it's all across the world, actually. Free Comic Book Day. And Free Comic Book Day is, I think you guys guessed it, it's a day where you get free comic books. And basically, every May the 1st, or the first Saturday in May, you get a free comic book, or you get 4 free comic books out of 8 comic books or something like that. And they're really, really terrible. They're like the worst comic books I've ever actually seen. You get a bunch of comic books that that are not even good comic books. They have nothing pertaining to the storyline of the main storyline of anything. It's basically a day where they just give out comics that they don't need. The writers are like, oh, let's just put together some random story that my 5-year-old daughter made and put it into a comic book and give it away on a free comic book day, because probably they were the worst comic book stories ever. I found a reboot of the Spider-Man series where Peter Parker got bit by a spider, and it was just honestly the exact same thing, except it was put into a special issue that had free comic book day on the front. There's another one that was half Simpsons, half SpongeBob, and half some comedy about a black family. And I don't understand, what's the whole point of doing that? Why don't you just make comic books free for one day? I understand, you don't want to give away, those prized comic books, but I mean, give something that someone actually would want to keep, a collector's item on free comic book day. I don't see in the future any of these comic books being worth anything. They're just gonna be, stupid and just really, really weird to have. So, yeah. Today, I went to Free Comic Book Day at my local comic book store, and basically I bought there are 6 issues that I wanted to buy today. I had The Death of Spider-Man, and for those of you who don't know, Spider-Man actually dies in the Ultimate Spider-Man series. And yes, guys, I am a comic book nerd in the somewhat sense where I like to read and keep up with the stories, but I'm not the ones that collects every single comic book comic book like a extreme comic book guy from The Simpsons. But from time to time, I like to read and buy comic books, even online. So today I wanted to get the the 6 issues of the Death of Spider-Man, and basically Spider-Man dies. He gets. I'm gonna spoil it for you guys because I don't think any of you guys are comic book fans, and I don't think any of you guys care. So basically, Spider-Man gets shot by the Punisher because the Punisher wants to take out Captain America. So Spider-Man basically jumps in front of the bullet and he gets killed. No, he doesn't get killed. He gets injured. And during that time, the Avengers, which is basically Tony Stark, whatever, you know, guys, the Avengers just came out, so probably most of you guys know. And they're fighting off, I think, the rogue teammates, the rogue soldiers of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is like the organization that the Avengers are teamed up with. So some of them went rogue and they're fighting with them, and then Punisher shoots Spider-Man, and everyone leaves Spider-Man on the ground because basically what the Avengers think, or mostly Captain America thinks, that Peter Parker, also known as Spider-Man, is a very immature person and that he can't really handle the responsibilities of being a superhero. So he kind of leaves him there, and then they go away. They're fighting against the rogue members of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Spider-Man wakes up. He notices that Mary Jane and all of them are in danger. And basically what he does, he gets up with a bullet wound, kicks all their asses, kicks Norman Osborn, also known as Green Goblin. He kicks his ass, he kicks Electro, all those superhero Spider-Man villains. He kicks their ass. He all dies, but at the end, a car explodes and he kills him. Yeah, that's how Spider-Man dies. The car explodes and he dies. That's how Spider-Man ends. And I've known the story, but I want the physical comic books because it's just like not a sentimental value, but it's some sort of like this weird feeling you get, like you wanna have the physical copies, just like in buying a video game and having the physical disc instead of having it a DLC or download code or something like that. And basically, yeah. So I was searching for that. I only got the 3 issues, the first, second, and the last part of the Death of Spider-Man at my local comic book store, but I was trying to find another comic book store. So me and my friends went over to another one at this mall that's pretty far away, and we get there and we're like, what if it's closed? What if the mall is closed? And like, probably not. The mall probably closes at 7 o'clock because it's a Saturday. Normally malls are open at 9, 8 o'clock. So we're like, okay, we'll go over there. And by the time we get there, the mall was closed, and we wasted bus tickets, we wasted our precious time. I could have been doing something better, like making a commentary for you guys. So that's the story how I got caught. It's a story about how I bought some comic books. It's not very interesting, but whatever. It's just a filler. Probably next week you'll hear a more interesting story. I think I got another pretty good story for you guys. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm the Gamertag Man, preferably Germans, signing up for another gameplay commentary. If you did like it, please leave a like. Thanks a lot, guys.